Hey everybody, Contact Willer 46 here. In the last episode, we made it to the not Forsaken Fortress, the Forbidden Woods. And now we are on a quest to save Makar and kill a lot of green chews. I hated these guys because unlike red chews, I explained it in the last episode, these guys don't pop out as much, so it's a bit harder to kill them. Not really harder, it just takes longer to kill them, right? That's the right word, right thing to say. Unless, like, you know, like you can stun them, but we don't get the boomerang until later on in the dungeon, so we won't be able to stun them. Or you know what, I suppose I could use the Deku Leaf, huh? Anyway, we get rid of that, plant monster vine thing. Does a Deku Leaf work on these guys, even if they're not, whatchamacallit, even if they're not like out or standing? I don't know what you call it. I didn't really see if it worked on him when he was we'll see on these guys. No, it doesn't, but I could do this and then stab him. So I guess you could briefly stun them with your grappling hook, but I don't know, I feel like it's just more worth it to, once you get the boomerang, it's just gonna be way better. But anyway, we're getting our first chest, which is in the first room of the game, or dungeon, and we already got the dungeon map. How convenient. I mean, we get this dungeon map before we even get the Dragon Roost dungeon map, or I mean earlier within the dungeon anyway. Obviously, you have to beat Dragon Roost Cavern to get this. But I don't know. I don't know why I'm saying that. You guys knew what I meant. Y'all ain't dumb. Anyway, there's a secret in here, but you'd have to get the Tingle Tuner. So, you know, I don't have a Game Boy Advance connector, and I probably wouldn't use it even if I did have one because, well, I'm only one person. It's hard to do 2 players with 1 person. Anyway, oh, there we go. But yeah, I always like that these things refilled a bit of your magic, not all of it, but a bit, and as long as you just kept on hopping back in as soon as you came out. Oh shoot. Didn't see that bomb until it was too late. But anyway, as long as you keep hopping in and out, you can refill your magic pretty fast. Anyway, we can't quite get this thing. Apparently it's immune to grappling hooks, so yeah, that's definitely out of the question. But it is not immune to bomb. So here we go. Yo, you're looking at me funny, huh? I blew up its vines, but not the eye itself. We'll get it this time, though. There we go. That's gotta hit it. Yep, there we go. And we get some hearts to refill our health after taking damage from the bomb and the choo-choos. And now we're in another room. Hopefully I can do this whole dungeon in 1 episode. Because I'm not including the part where I'm like trying to get into the dungeon like I did last time. Hopefully this one won't be like, you know, 45 minutes or something. I think I did the Deku Leaf bit too many times there. Anyway, these guys are easy. Just Deku Leaf them and they're defenseless. 1 hit and they're gone. What are they called again? P-hats. I forget what these guys are called because they don't look anything like the other P-hats. I mean, I guess they have helicopter blades like the P-hats in other games do, but they're not big. Like in the other games, all the P-hats were big. I don't know if they were really big in Zelda 1, but they were like the same. The sprite was like the same size as Link, so at least it looked pretty big. And in Ocarina of Time, they were freaking huge, so you know, that's no question about that. Majora's Mask had the same art style as Ocarina of Time, so of course they were big in that game too. But here they're like a little tiny. And it seems like after this game, like Twilight Princess and after that, P-hats just stopped being an enemy and just became kind of a like a not an obstacle, like kind of more like a tool, I guess, for your claw shot. Oh, there we go, and there. So here, all right. So, oh boy, Anyway, enough about pea hats, because I'm kind of getting tired of that, talking of them, and I'm almost certain you guys are probably tired of hearing me talk about them. But anyway, we have to get this nut, I guess. I don't remember what it's actually called. It's like a Deku seed or something. Anyway, you got to get this thing all the way over to the other side without breaking it. I found the easiest way to do that is just to throw it first, even though you can jump like I did there. I always find it safe to just throw it first, because I have on a few occasions missed the jump and just fell all the way down, and it was one of those jumps that if I didn't have the nut, I would have been able to hang onto the ledge. But anyway, this puzzle is pretty easy too. You just gotta throw the nut into his eye again. I feel weird saying nut. I feel like it's like a seed. But a Deku nut and Deku seeds are slingshot ammo and like flashbang grenades, but I don't know. I'll stop thinking about it. And then all my troubles will be much easier, you know. If you're dealing with a lot of troubles, sometimes it's just good not to think about them, because then you'll get too preoccupied on them, and that's just, you know, bad for your mental health. You don't want to get too preoccupied with your problems, like how I just totally screwed that up right there. Yes, I can get back up. You know, I'll skip this part in the recording or editing. Alright, I'm back now. After falling off and having to get back up, which didn't take a super long time, but I don't want to inconvenience you guys too much. After that, that part in, I think, 2 episodes ago, where I I screwed up on the bomb flower basketball, I guess I'll call it. I didn't skip it because I kept talking. So I realized if I screw up, I'll just shut up and just skip it, so that I don't feel like I'm wasting your guys' time. At least not too much. Anyway, I believe, yep, this is the first checkpoint. The first warp pie. So this is good. Like I said, when you find this, you're pretty much halfway through the dungeon. Not really, like, in progress, but this is like the midpoint of the dungeon. Anyway, what are you supposed to do again? I said in the beginning, this isn't gonna be a totally blind let's play, because you know as you know, I played this game before and it looked like I knew mostly what I was doing, but because it's been a while since I've played this game, there are some things that I'm not entirely sure of because I kind of forgot. Like a seed around here? Yes, there is. Okay, I don't know why I didn't notice this thing. Good thing I figured that out quick enough. Anyway, throw that. Boom. Alright. Slam our face into the wall and then make it through the next door. So there's going to be some of these, these guys. There's actually an interesting little glitch you can do with these guys. If you have the patience, you can actually just get a bunch of them on you, then walk in and out of the door and they'll respawn, and just keep doing that a bunch of times. And eventually they just stop slowing you down. I guess it's like an overflow issue. Like you get so many on you that the amount it slows you down gets overflowed, so it goes right back to like 0 slowdown, and then you're fast again. But anyway, that's just a small little glitch. You can find that out anywhere else. I'm pretty sure you go around like, ugh. That one was even there. It didn't even pop out at me. I just flat out walked into it. But anyway, if I remember correctly, you get this bomb and you throw it over here. But did that work? Okay, for a second I wasn't sure if it worked. Then you get a treasure chest, which I think this one has the compass in it, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it was the compass. Okay. Now we can see where treasure chests are. Anyway, I'm pretty sure we have to do that. Yep, we have to do that again. But this time there's these weird tentacle vine things that pop out of the ground, so... fortunately for us, bombs actually go through them. So we pretty easily managed to destroy that wooden barrier. Anyway, now all we have to do is maneuver around these guys. These tentacle freak things with thorns. And I just got myself in a dead end. Or at least I can get a lot of rupees out of this, so that's cool, I guess. Go around here and... Alright. I kind of generally remember the layout of these vines, but of course not exactly, because it has been a while since I've played this particular dungeon. But yeah, we got around that pretty easily. It's not like incredibly hard to find your way around that. Especially when you kind of have an idea. Oh hey, I got a message. I don't know if you guys heard that. Alright, yeah, so I was just a message from my mom. Sorry, I had to read that. Anyhow, what was I saying? But yeah, even though it's been a while since I've played this game, I still have a general idea of what to do. I'm surprised I didn't just fail that jump there. I actually managed to land on the, or grab the ledge. Hopefully I can do that again. Oh, I didn't even need to leave the ledge. Nice. But yeah, boom. Get some hearts back. That's always good. I won't use the grappling hook because the grappling hook can't get items by itself, so I'll be safe and I'll just cut this pod down. And hey, we got a joy pendant out of that. Anyway, besides the compass, what room are we in? Yeah, there's nothing else to do in this room, so I guess we can leave. Let me see. Another, yep. Alright. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'm getting some messages from my family right now. And hey, now that we got the compass, these guys decided to join us, and now they are not gonna come back up. There we go. We got a bunch of them with the spin attack. I love the spin attacks in the Zelda games. They're so effective. Anyway, get some magic, and this one should give us 3 Chew Jelly blobs. Yep, I think that was 3 anyway. Yeah, those orbs are real handy when for the Chew Jelly, because they give you 3 instead of just 1. But anyhow, where are we? Alright, so if I head in this direction, but on the 3rd floor? Wait. Not on the okay, so hold up. Let me just get my bearings real quick. How do I get there? So I guess I gotta go to the 3rd floor and then like fall down or something. Hey guys, back. So I realized I wasted like 10 minutes before I realized I already had a key, so I could have gone through here at any time. So yeah. I made sure to edit out some of the parts though that pretty much the whole chunk where I'm trying to find an alternative route. I guess I kind of did. There is an area I could have gone on the 2nd floor because there is a nut up here, or in the last room that I was just in. I could have taken it down and killed 2 of these eye vine things blocking the door again, but you know, I feel like this is the way you're supposed to go, so that's why I'm doing this. Yeah, and I bet you anyone who was watching this video that knew what I was supposed to do was probably like screaming like, "Oh my god, you have a key. Don't you look at your key counter." I know, because I used to be like that. Now I understand why sometimes people forget things, because you're usually focused on, you know, the game. You're not always focused on your keys and whatnot. And sometimes it's easy to miss things, but of course I understand the frustration of waiting for someone to realize their dumb mistakes. So yeah, there's a chest here and I have to use the grappling hook to get it. Screw off, freaking pea hats. But yeah, sorry about that. I made sure to edit those parts out where I'm totally forgetting about everything. Look the right way, Link, damn it. Sorry I wasn't talking, I'm just really mad at these pea hats. Anyway, so yeah, sorry about that huge I don't know what you'd call it, like a detour. Anyway, so I'm gonna probably get that chest right now. I actually like this puzzle, or not really puzzle, I guess. This little secret, I suppose, because wait, oh shoot, I screwed up. What you're supposed to do is use your grappling hook rather than to swing across something. You're actually using it like an actual grappling hook, and you're climbing up something. So that's cool. Anyway, ugh. I don't know why I've always kind of found this temple to be kind of, or not temple, but dungeon to be kind of gross. I mean, like, there's a lot of these tentacle plant things, and it's kind of nasty. I mean, if these things were real, I would not want to touch them. But, you know, of course, Link doesn't really have any disgust towards any of this, so he's not gonna mind. I hate it when there's these chests that are in somewhat obscure areas, but all they have is some, like, useless item like 20 rupees or a joy pendant or something. Something that you can easily get, you know, just breaking pots or beating enemies. Anyway, oh, it looks like we're actually at the mini-boss, so yep, this is the mini-boss. Funnily enough, pretty sure this enemy used to be an actual boss in an earlier Zelda game. Ooh. Yeah, if we use our Deku leaf, we can easily take this guy out, or we can get hit. But we could do a parry attack, although a jump attack apparently works just fine for this guy. You have to time it very well, and somehow that actually hit him. Is it a him? I don't know. But yeah, there we go. We got rid of him pretty easily. And now he's gone, and he's dropped an orb, which is really nice. So let's get this. Got our magic, a golden feather, which is pretty cool. I never actually knew you get these golden feathers until later on after I played the game a few times, but I guess I can understand. No, I don't understand. Why do these guys have golden feathers? They have wings, but like bug wings, not feathery wings. I don't know. But yeah, now we got the boomerang, so now we can finally stun enemies, retrieve items from afar, and finally kill those vine eye door guard things, you know, without having to throw something at them prior. So I'm going to equip that to X because that's my favorite button to use for these items, and now we can open this door with pretty much relative ease. Actually, that was not even relatively easy, that was absolutely easy. But anyhow, I forgot it's still night, so that's why that room was dark. Anyway, these guys are also really easy to beat now. You just press the boomerang button twice and boom, they're dead. And one of them I heard drop an orb, but I'm not going to get that because it's all the way down there. I'll spare that guy. But yeah, now we got rid of these things, so now we can go through this door and cut down all these vines. I always loved it that in Zelda games, they do make, like, the dungeons make sure they have you utilize their main item, so that, you know, that doesn't just feel like it's a useless item. Even if later on in the game it may feel like a useless item, they really want you to make sure it's not a useless item for at least one point in the game. Boom. Alright. I don't have to cut all these down. I don't know why I'm doing that, but just for the heck of it. Anyway, I'm pretty sure if you roll and jump, you can actually, yeah, time it right and you can Deku Leaf across. And of course, we get another freaking joy pendant because these things are so valuable, right? I guess, like I said earlier, in like an episode or two ago, you use them for a side quest later on. Is there anything else I missed in this room actually? Yeah. No, that's just a room that we were already in before. But anyhow, that side quest isn't gonna be for until later on in the game. Did I get all of them? Yep, it looks like all 5 of them. Boom, boom, cut, boom. And now we can get to the lower levels. Nice. So, yeah, okay, now let's go down there. I don't know why, but falling down this hole always reminds me of Ocarina of Time's first dungeon, which is called the Great Deku Tree, where you have to be at like the top floor and then jump all the way down to where the cobwebs are and break them. I don't know. I mean, for me, it reminds me of that. Something I always thought was really weird about this flower, though, is like that it's also like a fan, because apparently if you hit the spinny propeller thing, that turns into a fan. I don't know. I mean, you gotta have some way to get up, right? Anyway. Boom, boom, and we got a lot of them from that. Okay. I just hate these things. What are they called again? I don't know. It's not that important anyway. These things, I remember these claws were like, I never knew what they did. But after a while, I learned what they actually do is that they suck your magic away. So I guess that green stuff that comes out when you cut them is magic power. I don't know. Either way, though, you don't want them touching you because not only does it look gross, but you don't want to lose your magic. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Before you do that, though, you make sure you come here to get this chest, because if you don't, you'll miss out on 10 rupees, man. Even though 10 rupees isn't really that much of a big deal, you still want to be able to get all the treasure, right? You know. But anyway, oh shoot! What did I do? Oh, what? I was like wondering what happened because I looked away from the screen for a second. I didn't see that a rock hit me. But anyway, I got the bomb flower and throw it over there, and yeah, we open the door to another area. Let's see. Anyway, because I had to stop the recording partway through, I'm not actually sure how long the video's taken actually, because I forgot what the time was when I stopped the video. Also, apparently pea hats drop golden feathers too. I just remember that right now. I like that the boomerang can one-shot the Bakababas. I never really liked them. I always thought they were kind of annoying that you can hit them as much as you want, but you can only like kill them when they're like, I don't know, they expose like their stem or whatever. But yeah, now I can just throw this at their face and they're dead. And yeah, I figured this would have to have a Baba Bud. Alright. Boom. Okay. Now, I'm pretty sure this, you know, provided I actually can hit it, I'm supposed to get that thing, right? Yep. And then it brings that to me, and alright, I remember this puzzle. Alright, so what I gotta do is I gotta get a bomb flower and throw it in here. But I have to do it quickly, just like with the Dragon Roost thing. I don't want to do like a gazillion takes on this. So let's throw that in. And it looks like or it sounds like we killed, yep, we killed it. So, yeah, now we can get the chest. Might as well jump in here ourselves, right? Yeah. You actually have to do that. I know some of you may be wondering, like, hey, I saw a crawl hole. You can actually crawl in here. Why couldn't you just use your boomerang? Well, the thing is, like the radius around the chest, around the eyeball monster thing, is actually way too close to it. So it'll actually close its eye, and if it closes its eye, then it's absolutely immune to anything. so you can't use your boomerang for that. So yeah, you do have to play bomb flower basketball again, except this time there's a bigger hole, so it's much easier to get it into the hoop. Oh, you have to knock this thing down every time? I guess it didn't matter then that I cut it down and I got those 10 rupees, because I could have done that at any time. Oh well. So this area we gotta use the power of wind to move our flower boat. Apparently it's powerful enough to move the whole thing, but yet it's not powerful enough to just blow Link backwards. I don't know, I mean, physics in a Zelda game are not necessary, but hey, look at us. We got lucky because, well, there's 2 orbs back to back, so I know that's handy. Even though these guys only drop rupees, not very valuable when you can't get any more rupees. I'm already at the max, so rupees now are arbitrary. But anyway, yeah, just skip these guys. I don't need to, deal with them. And then we're gonna deal with a pretty easy puzzle. All you have to do here is get to the top, and you'll see this little thing here. This barrier means like your boomerang can't get through it, so I recommend you target the things like, oh shoot, can't actually see them all. You have to target them like clockwise, or what is this direction? Well, you could do both ways, but this is just the way I've always done it, so this is the way I do it. And now we've got the boss key chest. So let's go get that boss key and be on our way towards the dungeon boss. You got a creepy eye key. You can gain entrance to the room where the dungeon's boss lurks. And now we gotta fight not 1, but 2 moblins. But these guys will be pretty easy now that we got our boomerang, because now you can just do that to them. Boom. I love the sound it makes when you attack something in this game. It's just awesome. I pressed A, but I was also holding the side, so instead of a parry attack, I did a side jump. That got him. I should probably kill this guy first. Ah, dang it. I was gonna do a parry attack. There we go. Alright. I'm pretty sure moblins and dark nuts always drop these orb things, so that's always really handy. Let's get some hearts back and a skull necklace. Alright. It's pretty good. Pretty decent pay for whatchamacallit. For just 2 moblins. Is there something you're supposed to do? Oh shoot, I forgot what I'm supposed to do here. How do you get rid of the tentacle weird things? Wait a second. I bet you there's something really obvious. Yeah. Alright, I saw a grappling hook thing, so I'm gonna go swing on that, because I'm pretty sure that's important to what I need to do. Alright. Let's go up on here. And I'm pretty sure just like the... Whoa! Okay, never mind. For a second I thought it was going to be just like before where you had to climb up on the grappling hook, but I guess here you do just swing across it. I didn't even notice this platform here. But yeah, now we got our boss key and we're on our way. Oh god. You guys gave me quite a surprise. Alright, so we should get 2 more jellies from that. Alright. Boom, boom. And 1 more throw should take them all out. Alright, that's good. That's good enough. As long as these 2 platforms are clear, I'm good. And now we're gonna have awkward physics again. Because even though this flower is not even moving at all, for some reason it generates a tornado So we can use that to just soar up here. And now that we have a boomerang, even though we could have technically brought down like the Deku Nut thing all the way down here, it's just easier once you cut it here and use the boomerang, because the only thing you'll get here is to fight some bug things, and then you'll just find out it's the boss area and you can't get to it without the key. God damn it. You got these guys take 2 hits to kill. I'm so used to fighting these guys after you get the Master Sword, because that means then once you get the Master Sword, it's only 1 hit kill. But I forgot that because I'm using the Hero Sword, it's gonna take 2 hits to kill him. Anyway, this better not just be like a joy pendant. It's a freaking joy pendant. Why can't it be something more valuable, like whatchamacallit, a Knight's Crest or a Skull Necklace? It has to be a freaking joy pendant. I mean, how many of these things do I have now? 14. Yeah, I got 14 joy pendants. And I'm pretty sure like half of them were from just getting chest. Oh shoot, you know what? There's 2 chests I can get, but you know what? I'm not gonna 100% this game, so I'm fine if I don't get the chest. Anyway, I'm gonna break all these what are they called? Seed things? I don't know. All these breakable things, because some of them have a fairy in them. Oh, wait a second, we already have a fairy from the last dungeon, so I don't need to even do that. So, yeah, there's my fairy. Boom. Alright. Is that like poison water? Why is it like this colored? Whatever. We'll just keep... I said I wouldn't destroy them all, but I guess I did. I wanted to see if there was something else useful, but... Turns out all you need is to just get this thing, burn this down. Even though I don't necessarily have to do that, it's just good to do that. Alright, now we're gonna fight the second boss in this game. The boss of the Forbidden Woods, and I forgot its name. Plant monster thing. And now there's a big little thing there, and it managed to swallow Makar whole. Also, even though it's like a smaller Bakababa, it's got like a huge bud. I mean, jeez. And it can connect itself to the ceiling. And it's got whips, vine whips. Ugh. I don't know why, but plant tentacle things have always grossed me out. Anything that kind of looks like a tentacle has just grossed me out. But anyway, this boss is pretty simple. Just cut down its vines, as it makes a very weird screechy sound. And we gotta do this fast, because if you don't do it fast enough, whatchamacallit, then the vines will grow back, and you'll have to recut them down. Yeah, you're pretty much guaranteed to take some damage there. Yeah, whoa, what the heck, I like moved weird. Alright, so this is pretty simple though. Oh, did I accidentally hit like a wall or something? I didn't cut down any vines on that one throw. Alright, well this is simple enough. I like that you end up destroying more than like 5 of them with one throw, because it also cuts down any that just happens to be in its way. And how about that? We're opening this thing again. We're gonna beat this guy pretty easily, and hey, there we go, we're done. And dead. And now this bud is gonna try to close on us, but it's just gonna be dead. Alright, so we beat the boss. Again, not very hard. Zelda games in general are not very hard, at least if you're trying to beat the story, but they can be hard for certain side quests and whatnot, and some enemies aren't hard. Anyway, swordsman, are you the one who rescued me? You have my thanks. When all went dark around me, I thought my time on Earth was over. But why are you here, swordsman? What? The great Deku Tree sent you? Oh, that's right. Today is the day of our annual ceremony. Oh, I'm in trouble. I shouldn't be here. I must get out of here immediately. Alright, Makar. After we get our piece of heart, or not piece of heart container, we'll be right on our way. Anyway, now we got 5 hearts, and now we can just get out of here. And Makar will follow us right now. I like how the cutscene extends for him too, except it's just faster with him. And now we're back here, with Makar on our head. Oh, Makar, you've returned safely. I'm sorry, Great Deku Tree. I know you warned us many times, but I still did not listen. Do not worry, Makar. You're safe now. Just be more careful from now on. You've done well, Link. I must thank you for your brave deeds. Here is that which I've promised you. Please accept it. You know, wiggle waggle like he could have done to knock the leaf down on us, but instead he's just gonna knock a pearl from his head, I guess. You received Flora's pearl. The Earth Spirit, the Deku Tree, has seen you fit to give this to you as a treasure from the goddess Flora. That was not what it said, but it was close enough, right? I hope so, anyway. It is my hope that this pearl shall lead you to a fair destiny. All is well, Makar. Do not cry. Please, play your songs for me, as you always do. Oh, that's right! We must begin our ceremony soon before the day ends, even though it's already ended because it's night. I'm sorry to keep you all waiting. Let the ceremony begin. Oh, great Link. As my thanks to you, I shall play even harder than I normally do. I hope you enjoy it. I always like this song. Sometimes I bop my head back and forth like these guys do. Apparently this makes Deku seeds. You better be careful with these things, man. I mean, they're gonna... If you accidentally drop them, man, they might just flash in front of your eyes and make you blind. But apparently these things also grow new trees. Great Deku Tree! This year have once again produced some splendid seeds. With these seeds, we'll continue to spread new force across the Great Sea. Let us go, Crux, to the sea. See you all next year. Take care. Farewell, great swordsman. May the winds of chance bring us together again someday for a very tedious side quest. I might do that side quest in this playthrough, I'm not sure. I'll only do it though if it's not a big waste of time, and I'll have to dedicate like a whole episode to it because it does take a long time. But yeah, with that, we have completed the Forbidden Woods and got the second pearl, so I think that merits this to be a finished episode. And even though I said this episode wouldn't take too long, I'm pretty sure it has. My timer right now says 25 minutes, but that's because I stopped the recording. And yeah, so it's obviously going to be longer. But yeah, with that, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time. Oh yeah, I made a playlist now, so you guys should be able to see all my videos in a nice organized fashion rather than just having to click on the videos on this channel. So yeah, from now on I'm going to be adding each new part of this series to that playlist for your convenience. Anyway, with that said, again, hope you guys really enjoyed this series. Stick around, and maybe I might actually get good at doing this sort of thing. And I'm impressed that I killed that thing with the sword and not a projectile. Yeah, I'm terrible at these end segments, man.